Welcome to Let's Play Giga Wrecker. Assuming it works this time. I'll explain in a moment. Okay, now it works. It took a few times to get the controller configuration to stick. I'm assuming that's because I don't have a save game. But yes, it is somewhat of an action platformer Metroidvania stylish game that looked interesting and has been on my wish list for a while and went on sale and, well, things happen. It's also interestingly made by Game Freak. Well, the only place I'd ever seen their name for usually was on the Pokemon game, so it just surprised me to see them on a game like this. And I remembered the game that I was going to mention that it reminded me of. This game reminds me somewhat of the Mega Man X series, or namely the Mega Man Zero games, because there's voice bits and stuff that Mega Man Zero as a series was kind of my first exposure to, in a platformer at least. But I'm going to go ahead and start. March 20th, 2032, those things suddenly appeared. Unidentified killing machines. Yeah, those are things, alright. Those are very things. Much things. I don't know what to say to them. Where they came from, how they got here. Everyone came up with their own ideas, delusions, and theories. Secret weapons of some country going out of control. Maybe they're drones sent by aliens from outer space. It must be metallic life forms from another dimension. Artifacts from some ancient civilization. Conspiracy theorists were even headlined on TV and newspapers, but all those only lasted for a few days. Yes, because after that, the TVs were gone. And then it returned to people telling stories around a campfire, and then that was gone too. As our invasion advanced much faster than we could think, and cities disappeared one after another from our maps. Nobody was making stupid rumors anymore. Our armies didn't have a chance against their unknown technologies. All they could do was fall back and retreat. 3 years have passed since then. Wow. Those who are left are barely living in this stuff, hiding inside ruins, crawling around like rats. Once you get caught, the old and sick will be killed, the young will be made slaves and worked to death. Why did you go diddy? Here sits a girl in captivity. A girl who lost her family, friends, everything. Her name is Giga Wrecker. Wow, I butchered that. Giga Wrecker, I guess. I'm not very good at my Japanese pronunciations. I apologize. I know just enough of the language to get me in trouble, but it doesn't mean I pronounce it right. You have triangle-shaped pupils. You're a robot, aren't you? Them. What a screw-up. These 3 years, I somehow managed to survive bad situations many times. This time, I guess it's over. 19 years, such a short life. Not really short. Standing in a ruined town close to the prison is another young girl. Why do you have triangle pupils? That is going to bother me now. I must find her, whatever it takes. Why are you looking for the triangle pupil girl? Hey, the controls work. That lens effect is in the game. That's nothing to do with my recording. A button is jump, yes. I figured that much out. I like that there's different sound effects, depending on what I'm walking on. Climb down. Well, that would have hurt. The prison must be down here. That is a wall. What a big landslide. I don't think I'll be able to get rid of this. I wouldn't expect you to. Only other way, or there were a way to get it back to how it was before it collapsed. Yes, that would be known as time travel. We should not be messing with. The door is locked. How do you know it's locked? You are many feet from it. And the keypad over there is green. Unless that's a switch, I can't tell. Must be a console somewhere to unlock it. Yes, there's a console right next to it. Door's locked. But what is this console thing? Oh, I see. There's a console up there. Must mash all the buttons. That's it. The console to unlock the door. Yes, I am aware. It's gonna be a thing, isn't it? Oh, good. It's a door! That thing above the door worries me because it's glowing. Reika, you must be here. Thump. Nope, it's just the Mad Thumper. He hides in silence and makes thumping sounds to scare small children. Clink clank. And there's his friend Clink clank. And Thud. We can't forget Thud. Do you know each other? Who is it? Somebody from a rescue squad? And why aren't your eyes the same color as they were earlier? Actually, her eyes in the art are orange, and her eyes in the little clip art are not. There's some kind of sorcery going on here. I just know it. Good, you're safe. Thanks. What? Wait a minute. Why do you know my name? I thought you knew each other. Dang it! Stop confusing me. Intruder. Okay. You managed to set off an alarm by unlocking the door, didn't you? Unregistered organism detected in the prison. Security squad. This is not a prison. This is a ruin. This is the wreckage of a prison. Yes, they found me. With what? This isn't a prison. This bothers me. I don't think we'll be able to get out of here together. What do you mean? There's no other choice now. I must... Wait, put the... Did you just pull out a gun at me? You're a kind person, but that kindness will cause the extinction of the universe. Yes, and you came in here to shoot me? Good to know. What are you talking about? So I must kill you now. No, wait, stop. Why did you come all this way to kill me? You could have just left me here and I'd have died just fine. I like the animated captured an unregistered human in prison section. Juvenile female detained. Decided suitable as subject. Repeat, we have captured a human subject. No, let me go. I haven't finished my job yet. Was injured heavily and lost consciousness. Yes, it looked like you lost an arm there. You're bleeding all over the wall. Now they're gonna have to send in a mop robot. Well, who are you? And why are you here? And why is your lab coat bloody? What a spectacle. Your left arm is gone from the shoulder and your ribs have punctured your heart. You'd be dead. Quite quickly. You'd be dead sooner than 5 minutes if your heart's punctured. I mean, I'm no medical expert, but... Your life will end in about 5 minutes, I guess. But I have the ability to save you. Yes, and I have a drill hanging off of my belt for some reason. So, how about it? I'm just gonna assume that he's Ratman from Portal. We're just gonna roll with that. Hello, Ratman. Ratman. As I was fading away, I agreed with his offer. This man, Dr. Koizuki. Kawazuki? I'm sorry, I'm horrible at these names. I became the guinea pig for his studies in exchange for bringing me back to life. Yes, by the looks of it, he rebuilt your arm out of duct tape. You can see the roll of duct tape right there. It's it's magical yellow nanotech duct tape of doom. Kozuki is a mad scientist, but I had no other choice to rely on him, so he is Ratman. In order to save my life, my body is reborn in exchange with my pride. You traded your pride? Is your left arm is your pride? And I'm left-handed. I need my left arm, but I think I could be prideful without it. With body and arm stronger than original, I became a cyborg. Half machine, half human. No, you are not. For one thing, your arm is not half of your body mass. Neither is your heart. And secondly, there's arguments on where the line between cyborg and android would come in, depending on the ratio of organic to mechanical, but I'm not really going into that because I don't know. There's lots of stuff that could be tangented off on that. And there's his drill. And there's his feet. I found his feet. I win. My name is Giga Wrecker. Now what? Hey, did you just throw me out? Hello there. Are you listening, girl? What's up? Having a dream? No, just forget it. Well, looks like your communication functions are working. Did you install a communicator in my skull? Gee. Okay, let's make things clear. What you want from me and what I want from you. I want you to collect and send me as much experiment data as you can. You want me to get you out of this hole in the ground as soon as possible. That's right, I want to spend my new life out of here. Also, I got something that's on my mind. Something on your mind? It's none of your business! Ha 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 ha! That was never heard of me. In case you forgot, you owe me your life, so don't you think you should show a little more respect? I know, but... So listen up. I got a plan that'll satisfy both you and me. You will search around this place to collect and send me all the data. All the data. All of it. As soon as I'm happy with it, you're free to go. Free, right. There's no such thing in this world. Don't think of it too seriously. It's just like a part-time job. No other choices. Alright, I'm in. That's a good girl. So let's get started. Whee! None of my other buttons are doing anything. I'm gonna assume I'm just not supposed to do anything. Except jump. There's a wall! There's a whale in this wall. Asia taught me there are whales in all the walls. Am I already at a dead end? Of course not. No need to worry. Now's a good time. Let me introduce you to your new powers. The magnificent ultimate invention of all time, one beyond human, the power of the cyborg. Magnificent? I don't think that's the word to describe this mess you've done to my body. He replaced your arm. Good gracious, don't act like he mutilated you. I mean, and potentially some of your ribs and your heart, but still. You look mostly normal. And a lot of people would be happy with a robotic arm, so, you know, to each their own. Hey, don't accuse me, girl. You gave me permission. You might not remember, though, because you were that close to death at that point. Of course. Let's go back to the subject, about your new powers. It creates an electro wave from your amplified brainwaves and bioelectricity, which excites the nanomachines that exist in the soil and atmosphere. Why is there nanomachines in the soil and atmosphere is question 1. 2, what'd you do to my brain? Again. By adding that moment to assembled crystals, this and this, blah blah blah. So if I summarize it all, it means you can just bash through those walls. Got it. Not really sure how that wall works, but it'll do. It's not really attacking with my arm, that's throwing a thing. Smash all the stuff. Good. Oh, and I'm actually climbing on it as terrain. Let's see how I can break that stuff. Wait, that's a class Raga. They seem to be labor robots, but they are still deadly against humans. How could I forget they slaughtered so many of us? Even my friends. Humans are powerless against them, but you are cyborgs. You have the power to beat them. Just finish the job and get me some combat data. I'm sorry, but if I can smack it with an arm, I think the military could have gotten rid of that one. Many, much bigger ones to deal with, though, but you're right, they're no match for me. I can feel it. I have the power to prove it and the power to fight against all this unfair violence. I'm thankful you gave me this ability. Well, just a little. But keep in mind, being a cyborg means strong, but not invincible. Hello! What did I get out of it? Nothing. Nothing at all! Okay, I'm getting used to this. I think I can control the direction of my attacks. Yes, we figured that out already. More of a downward smash, but yeah. I'm gonna break that. Break other stuff. Not just rocks, I can break metal too. What's up with that wall? There's some kind of yellow stain on it. Those are nanomachines in liquid form. If you recall them, you can collect objects stained with them. Recall? You can draw nanomachines along with the debris by directing them with electro waves. You can't pick up stuff too big, so crush them into pieces before doing so. I'm hitting the left D-pad. Game, why do you lie to me? Okay. I can work with this. There we go. We'll make that the Y button. Because apparently the D-pad doesn't exist even. There we go. I have a boulder! I can throw the boulder!
Yeah, you got it!
I have a big boulder! Must make bigger boulder. Bigger boulder. Why are you not breaking? Pull the boulder. With the nanomachine's crystallization effect, you can keep and use the recalled debris as a single mass. The more you collect, the bigger it will grow. It's typically how mass works. Well, until it collapses in on itself and becomes, more dense. Well, the mass is still the same, though. The weight different. Ah! Stop it, I'm trying to discuss physics. You might already know this, but you can recall and collect the robot's corpses after destroying them. It's because nanomachines flow through their body just like blood inside of human. Inside of human, singular. One human, not all the humans, just one. When do I find a save point? Can't understand any of these terms and formulas. Record. Ask and ye shall receive. Record one's memories as particle data. A save point. Ensure the room is brightly lit. Make sure to take a break frequently. What are you talking about? Thank you for the public service announcement hidden within a game. Save game progress. Why, yes, I think I shall. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pause here for now. I will see you next time.